With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
In this question, we have to select the option which shows a phenomena that supports Darwin's concept of natural selection in organic evolution. So first of all, let's try to understand the significance of these terms. We all know that evolution is an ongoing process. We can say it is a force that is always active in nature, because of which we see gradual changes in all the life forms over the course of time. Now, Darwin has given us the concept of natural selection. In this, he says that in any population we are going to find some variations. If we take any population of any species living in any habitat, we will always find some variations. Obviously, all of the members of a population are not going to be exactly alike, they're not going to be identical. And some of these variations are going to be beneficial or useful. So according to Darwin, it is these variations that form the basis for evolution. This is the mechanism of evolution that he has given us. He says that those organisms that exhibit these useful variations, that is, the variations which are going to enhance the fitness, the variations which will enable the organism to utilize the resources with more efficiency or increase its chances of survival, increase its adaptation in its habitat. These variations get preference in nature, and the individuals which exhibit these variations will increase in frequency over the generations because they are able to leave behind more progeny. The fitness to survive in the habitat also results in reproductive fitness. So this is what Darwin means by natural selection, that organisms having the beneficial variations are going to survive, and not only are they going to survive themselves, they're also going to produce more progeny. So if we look at our options, first of all, they're saying development of transgenic animals. Now, natural selection has nothing to do with the transgenic animals. Here we are doing genetic engineering. Nature has not selected these organisms. Instead, we have introduced some genes of our choice into their DNA, and any characteristic that they are going to exhibit, that has been artificially introduced into them. So this has nothing to do with natural selection. Next, they are saying production of Dolly, the sheep, by cloning. Again, cloning is a biotechnological procedure. Natural selection did not play a role in this. So option C is our correct answer over here. Prevalence of pesticide resistant insects, because again, development of organs from the stem cells or organ transplantation. All of this is because of the totipotency of the stem cells and not because of natural selection. But the pesticide resistant insects, why they are found? Because in any population, some of the organisms are going to show very high resistance. Suppose here, let's take the example of DDT. DDT was an insecticide which was thought to be very effective when it was first introduced in around 1945. But only within 2 to 3 years we saw that some mosquitoes were not at all affected by DDT. So what must have happened over here? When we sprayed DDT, when we exposed the mosquitoes to DDT, most of them which were not able to survive in presence of this chemical, they died. But some of them which had some resistance, which could still survive despite being exposed to DDT, they survived and they produced more progeny because their fitness level was very much. Even DDT could not affect them. So because of natural selection, they survived and they produced a lot of progeny. So only within a few years, all of the mosquitoes, majority of the mosquitoes were resistant to this DDT, and now it became useless for us. So why these resistant insects were able to prevail? Because their fitness was more. They were able to survive in the adverse conditions, in the unfavorable conditions, and that is why they produced a lot of progeny, which resulted in entire population of insects resistant to our insecticide. So this was because of natural selection, because for the mosquitoes, resistance to such chemicals is one of the most useful variations. So these individuals which were resistant, they grew in number and their frequency rapidly increased over the next few generations. So option C is the correct example which is demonstrating the natural selection in organic evolution.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level, Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.